All right, this is the moment everything starts to connect because up to this point, we've been looking at symbols, a ram, a goat, a rising power, and each one match history exactly. But now we're about to step into something different, a timeline, not just events, but time itself being predicted. And this is where Daniel hears a question. How long will this go on? How long will this power continue to distort truth, to affect God's people? And the answer comes back for 2,300 days. Then the sanctuary will be cleansed. Now pause right there because this is where most people get confused. 2,300 days, that doesn't sound like much. But in Bible prophecy, there's a principle that changes everything. One day equals 1 year. So now we're not talking about 2,300 days. We're talking about 2,300 years. And that's a long time, but it also means something powerful. This isn't vague. This is measurable, trackable, something you can actually follow through history. And this is where I had to stop and think, if the earlier parts of this prophecy were accurate, then this timeline should be too. But there's one problem. We don't know when it starts. And without a starting point, a timeline doesn't mean much. But here's the key. The Bible doesn't leave that unanswered. Starting point is given, just not here. It's revealed in the next chapter, Daniel chapter 9. And this is where everything comes together because the same angel Gabriel comes back and he continues explaining the vision, not a new one, the same one. And this is critical because it means the 2,300-year timeline and what we're about to see next are connected, not separate, one continuous message. And when you understand that, the entire prophecy opens up, because now we're not just looking at symbols and guesses. We're about to get a starting date, a real one, something you can calculate from. And once that happens, everything locks into place. The timeline, the arrival of Jesus, even the events we talked about before, all of it connects. And I'll be honest, this is where it stopped feeling theoretical to me. Because once you have a starting point, you can test everything. You can see if it actually works or if it falls apart. So in the next episode, we're going to Daniel chapter 9, and we're going to find the exact moment this 2,300-year timeline begins. And once you see that, you're going to understand why this prophecy is so important, because it doesn't just point to history, it points directly to Jesus. So before we go, think about this. If you could know in advance when something major would happen, wouldn't that change how you see everything? Follow the podcast and let's take the next step.